this feeling inside. Not one of those who can.
Chair? You want to sit or are you going to stand? Really? Okay.
It's down. The feeling inside. Not one of those who can easily hide. Okay. People like you keep it turned on.
Thanks for coming on an icy day. If you all know, this is my brother. Hi. Naruto. He's going to be singing some of the songs with us today. Today is all about ballads. So there are a lot of different ways to define a ballad, but typically they're longer songs and they tell a story for each verse. So with that criteria, I picked some of my favorite songs, actually. So we're going to start today with your song, Elton John.
All right. Check, check, test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Good. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in the words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I sat on the roof and kicked off the moss. Well, a few of the verses, well, they've got me quite cross, but the sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do. You see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in the words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in the words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. Hey, nice. Hey, that was good. I think we got good old Celine. I should have brought some water, but I chose not to, because I'm a fool. Oh, thank you. Oh, well, if only you knew. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you go on. Far across the distance and spaces between us, you have come to show you go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more you open the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. Love can touch us one time and last for a lifetime, and never let. Oh, whoops! We're gone. Love was when I loved you, one true time I'd hold you. In my life will always go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more you open the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. You're here, there's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart will go on. We'll stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. Yay. It's a nice one. Yeah. Hey. Ooh, this one. Ooh. This one's a little high for me, but yeah. Well, I mean, unless you want me to sound like a emo, like, you know, but okay. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, "Son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La 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 dee dee da, la la dee dee da da dum. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free. And he's quick with a joke or to light up your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me, as a smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh, la 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 dee dee da, la la dee dee da da dum. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife. And he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessman slowly gets stoned. Yes, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Oh, sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile, 'cause he's know that it's me that he's coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. And they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? Oh, la 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 dee dee da, la la dee dee da da dum. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Yeah, nice. Now somewhere in the Black Mountain Hills of Dakota there lived a young boy named Rocky Raccoon. And one day his woman ran off with another guy. Hit young Rocky in the eye. Rocky didn't like that. He said, I'm gonna get that boy. So one day he walked into town, booked himself a room in the local saloon. Rocky Raccoon checked into his room, only to find Gideon's Bible. Rocky had come equipped with a gun to shoot off the legs of his rival. His rival, it seems, had broken his dreams by stealing the girl of his fancy. Her name was McGill, and she called herself Lil, but everyone knew her as Nancy. Now she and her man who called himself Dan. We're in the next room at the hoedown. Rocky burst in and grinning a grin said, Danny boy, this is a showdown. But Daniel was hot. He drew first and shot, and Rocky collapsed in the corner. Now the duck. Now the doctor came in, stinking of gin, and proceeded to lie on the table. He said, Rocky, you met your match. And Rocky said, Doc, it's only a scratch. And I'll be better, Doc, as soon as I am able. And now Rocky Raccoon, he fell back in his room, only to find Gideon's Bible. Gideon checked out, and he left it, no doubt, to help with good Rocky's revival. Oh, yeah, yeah. Do 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 do. Come on, Rocky boy, come on, Rocky boy, I saw you rocking at the top.
Yeah, that was Paul's song. Yeah.
Sorry. Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick, and I think of you, caught up in circles. Confusion is nothing new. Flashback, warm nights, almost left behind. Suitcase of memories. Time after, sometimes you picture me. I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me. I can't hear what you've said. Then you say, go slow. I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost and you're looking, you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after after time. If you fall, I will catch you, and I will be waiting. Time after time. After my picture fades and darkness has turned to gray, watching through windows, you're wondering if I'm okay. Secrets stolen from deep inside, and the drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, if you look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. I think, did we?
Oops. Oh well. Overall a success.
Okay, so this one might be a new one. This one's by Aerosmith. A bit of an emo band. Yeah. But it's a very, very good song. You should recognize it.
I could stay awake just to hear you breathing. Watch you smile while you are sleeping, while you're far away and dreaming. I could spend my life in this sweet surrender. I could stay lost in this moment forever. Every moment spent with you is a moment I treasure. I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, babe. And I don't want to miss a thing, 'cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream will never do. I'd still miss you, babe, and I don't want to miss a thing. Lying close to you, feeling your heart beating, and I'm wondering what you're dreaming, wondering if it's me you're seeing. And I kiss your eyes and thank God we're together. I just wanna stay with you in this moment forever, forever and ever. I don't wanna close my eyes, and I don't wanna fall asleep, sleep 'cause I miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss a thing, 'cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream will never do. I'd still miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing. I don't wanna miss one smile. I don't wanna miss one kiss. I just wanna be with you, right here with you, just like this. I just wanna hold you close. I feel your heart so close to mine. And just stay here in this moment for the rest of time. Yeah. I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep 'cause I miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss a thing, 'cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream will never do. Could still miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing. I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep 'cause I miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing. 'Cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream will never do. I'd still miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing. Don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep, yeah. I don't wanna miss a thing.
Yeah. See, that one suits me because that's sort of the type of music that I do anyway. Yeah.
So Jordan, we'll just skip Somebody to Love. Can you actually, Jordan, can you go to the second half and look at the key maps? Just the first part, not the whole thing.
Because that's way too hard.
Oh, and sorry, and then go to the one that says Waha.
Mama. Let me just tear all the pages apart here. There it is.
Okay, here we go.
Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come. Send shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, ooh, I don't wanna die. I sometimes wish I've never been born at all. No silhouette of a man. I feel like that would just be way too chaotic, I think. Yeah. From a town known as Wheeling, West Virginia. I had to find the key there. Rode a boy with a 6-gun in his hand. And his daring life of crime made him a legend in his time, east and west of the Rio Grande. Well, he started with a bank in Colorado. In the pocket of his vest, a Colt he hid. And his age and his size took the teller by surprise. A word spread of Billy the Kid. Well, he never traveled heavy. Yes, he always rode alone. And he soon put other older guns to shame. And he never had a sweetheart, and he never had a home. But the cowboy and the rancher knew his name. Well, he robbed his way from Utah to Oklahoma, and the law just could not seem to track him down. And it served his legend well, for the folks they love to tell about when Billy the Kid came to town. Well, one cold day a posse captured Billy, and the judges said string him up for what he did. And the cowboys and the kill like the sea came pouring in to watch the hanging of Billy the Kid. Well, he never traveled heavy. Yes, he always rode alone. And he soon put other older guns to shame. And he never had a sweetheart, but he finally found a home. Underneath the boot hill gave the bears his name. I think I meant that. From a town known as Oyster Bay, Long Island. Rode a boy with a 6-pack in his hand. And a daring life of crime made him a legend in his time, east and west of the Rio Grande. Not a do.
bit like country, but it's not quite country. It's like just American.
started, folks? Oh, look how late we are. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna start with Big Iron. Big Iron. You know this song? Okay. So we're gonna sing a little bit for you, but then I think there's a part where we can do some full harmony. So we're gonna do that. Okay. So maybe you'll recognize it, maybe not.
Ooh, what's his name? I can remember. I have it right here. Marty Robbins. At least this version.
So we're gonna sing a little bit for you, and then we'll go into. So there's all it's not there's a part that goes Big Iron on his hip. That's probably the next line. At the end, we see Big Iron on his hip. That's our opportunity for a little bit of harmony. Now, the melody stays the same the entire time. So we'll get it, but we'll just do a little bit.
Okay, yeah. What, just from the beginning? Okay. Yeah.
From the town of Agua Fria rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip, for the stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. 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 Iron on it, on his hip. Iron on his hip. Iron on his hip.
Whatever harmony part you want to add in that last one, that's your opportunity to shine. Okay? So let's do the opening again. The melody just goes.
Big iron on his hip.
That's how we go. Ready?
Yeah. The words change, but.
From the top.
To the town of Agua Fria rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. Business, no one dared to make a slip, for the stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though the youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Dun, dun. was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead, and he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. Take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would made the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome Ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the Ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the Ranger's aim was deadly with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment, and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have gone on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, when he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, when he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Long enough, yeah. No, this one's a bit shorter.
Ah, look at all the lonely people. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in the church where a wedding has been. Lives in a dream, waits at the window, wearing the face that she keeps in a jar by the door. Who is it for? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Father Mackenzie, writing the words of a sermon that no one will hear. No one comes near, look at him working, donning his socks in the night when there's nobody there. What does he care? All the lonely people, where do they all come from? All the lonely people, where do they all belong? Ah, look at all the lonely people. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby died in the church and was buried along with her name. Nobody came, Father Mackenzie, wiping the dirt from his hands as he walks from the grave. No one was saved, all the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people, where do they all belong?
You like the Beatles, so.
Penny Lane, there is a barber showing photographs of every head he's had the pleasure to know. And all the people that come and go, stop and say hello. On the corner is a banker with a motor car, and little children laugh at him behind his back. And the banker never wears a mask in the pouring rain. Very strange. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. There beneath the blue suburban skies I sit, and meanwhile back Penny Lane there is a fireman with an hourglass, and in his pocket is a portrait of the Queen. He likes to keep his fire engine clean. It's a clean machine. Chorus? Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. Yep. For a fish and finger pies in summer, meanwhile back behind the shelter in the middle of a roundabout, a pretty nurse is selling poppies from a tray, and though she feels as if she's in a play, she is anyway. Penny Lane, the barber shaves another customer. You see the banker sitting waiting for a trim, and then the fireman rushes in from the pouring rain. Very strange. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. There beneath the blue suburban skies I sit, and meanwhile back in Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. There beneath the blue suburban skies, Penny Lane, Lane.
There we go.
Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they may put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. Just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend, but I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You've got to help me make a stand. You've just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. And I won't make it another way. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. Thank you. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Been walking my mind to an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, there's hours of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. One more time now. Da, 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 da. Always thought that I'd see you again.
Is that, well, I think it fades out, so like. I know. Hey, do you need a mic? Do you need a mic? Do you need a mic? Actually, no, it's fine. Okay. You all know the song, right?
change. That's just the way it is. Oh, don't you believe it? That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Oh, don't you believe them? You want to start now? Yeah. Okay. Especially if you don't sing it first. All right. Standing in line, making time, waiting for the welfare dime, 'cause they can't buy a job. The man in the silk suit hurries by as he catches the poor old lady's eyes. Just for fun, he says, get a job. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Oh, don't you believe them? I said, hey, little boy, you can't go where the others go, 'cause you don't look like they do. Said, hey, old man, how can you stand to think that way? Did you really think about it before you made the rules? He said, son, that's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Ah, don't you believe them? Ooh, yeah. Well, they passed a law in '64 to give those who ain't got a little more, but it only goes so far. Because the law don't change another's mind when it all sees the higher in time. It's all go by. It's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. It is, it is, it is. Some things will never change. Yeah, that's just the way it is. Oh, don't you believe